Hi guys, it's Angie with Fun Endeavors Tie-Dye Lab. Today I'm going to make a reverse dyed side fan folded shirt. I washed the shirt, but I didn't put it in the dryer and I haven't soaked it in anything, so it's just damp from regular water from the washing machine. I'm starting with a 100% cotton shirt, and I'm using a piece of chalk and a piece of kite string to draw an arc on the side of the shirt. I folded the bottom portion up to the armpit just to see where the center of this area is. I'm putting the kite string on the center mark and then drawing the arc with the chalk. I'm going to fan fold this line and then I'm going to tie it with some sinew. When I do reverse dyeing, I use the sinew because underneath where I put the sinew line, that area will remain black after I stick it in the color remover. The wax coating helps protect that area from allowing the color remover to get in there. I'm going to straighten the fan folds and add some more sinew lines into this part of the shirt. I don't want to continue the fan folds all the way throughout the shirt, but I am going to do just a little bit more on the other side of this initial sinew line. The rest of the shirt, I'm going to scrunch it up really well and I'm going to tie it up with some sinew. I'm going to use quite a bit of sinew on this area. I do want some of the color removed from this area, but I'd still like to have some black in it to give it a little bit of interest. So I thought if I tied it really tight with sinew, at least part of the black would be left after I use the color remover on it. Okay, so now let's go and use the Out White Brite laundry whitener on this shirt and remove the color. I'm using the product outside because it does have a smell and I don't want that smell inside of my tie-dye area. I'm also wearing my respirator since the Out is a powder and I don't want to inhale it. I've put the shirt inside of a 3-gallon bucket and I'm just going to sprinkle the Out on top of the shirt. Now I'm going to pour some boiling hot water over the top of the Out. As you can tell, it starts working immediately, removing the color from the shirt. I didn't speed this part of the video up because I wanted you to see how quickly the Out worked on the shirt. I kept swirling the bucket to make sure the entire shirt got soaked. Initially, I didn't add quite enough water to cover the shirt, so I added a little bit more of the out to an area that looked like it still had quite a bit of black left in it, and poured some more water over the top. I only left the shirt for a couple more minutes, then I took it to my sink and rinsed it. I went ahead and untied the body of the shirt that I tied with sinew, and then I threw it in the washing machine and washed it with hot water and a little bit of Dharma's textile detergent. I left the side area though tied, the side that is the fan fold. Then I put the shirt in a soda ash solution and allowed it to sit for at least 20 to 30 minutes and spun it out of my Panda spin dryer. Then I put it aside and allowed it to dry out completely. Before I began applying the dye, I had a couple spots where the sinew came undone right on the very end of this fan fold. So I'm going to add a few rubber bands into that area just to hold the folds in place. I'm also going to scrunch up the main body of the shirt again and hold it in place with some rubber bands. I'm going to begin applying liquid dye to the fan fold portion of the shirt, starting right at the end with turquoise from Dharma Trading Company, followed by sapphire blue from Dharma, royal blue from Dharma, another line of turquoise, and bluebird from Dharma. Then I'm going to repeat this pattern, ending with turquoise. I'm going to ice dye the main body of the shirt brilliant blue from Custom Colors. So I need to make myself an ice barrier to keep the ice on top of this portion of the shirt. I'm going to use my silicone cake molds and then use some wooden clothespins to hold the cake molds in place around the shirt. I'm going to attach the wooden clothespins to the metal rack, and that will help hold the cake molds up next to the shirt. I'm going to add the dye over the top of the ice, so I'm going to place a layer of ice over the top of this portion of the shirt. Now I'm going to sprinkle a generous layer of brilliant blue from Custom Colors over the top of the ice. I'm also going to add a little bit more of the powdered soda ash over the top, just to make sure I have plenty left in the shirt when the ice melts and runs through the shirt. I came back after the first layer of ice had melted and the color had come through to the back side, so I left it alone and allowed it to keep processing for another 24 to 36 hours. Then I took the shirt to the sink and began rinsing in cold water to rinse out any of the excess soda ash. Then I gradually warmed the water up to hot and continued rinsing to rinse out the excess dye that didn't react with the shirt. Because of all the blues in this shirt, it kept bleeding color for quite a while, so I went ahead and ran a little bit of hot water in my sink, added a small squirt of Blue Dawn dish soap, and I allowed the shirt to soak. I continued soaking and changing out the water until the water was almost clear. Then I put the shirt in the washing machine and washed it with hot water and a little bit of Dharma's textile detergent. Threw it in the dryer, and this is what it looks like. I'm really happy with the way this shirt turned out. First off, let me say I really like the out product. I think it works really well and it works very fast. It did really well with getting out most of the color from the shirt. I tied the main bulk part or a portion of the shirt really tight with the sinew, and so I'm glad I did end up with some black lines left in the shirt. I didn't want all the black removed from that area. As far as the dyeing part of this shirt goes, I wanted a shirt that was solid blue, so I'm pretty happy with the colors. There's not a lot of difference. I mean, you can't tell a lot of shade difference in some of the colors, but I still think it looks nice. I do see a couple of areas on the main body of the shirt that don't have quite as much blue on them, and some of the taupe is showing through. But overall, I'm really pleased with the shirt. So if you all have enjoyed watching this video, I sure would appreciate it if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel. All you have to do is hit the big red subscribe button. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a great day.